Okay.
And
I think Ralph
Mr.
should go
Chair, I
first
just
and
need
announce.
I need a point of reference though here.
Yes, I know. That's why I said you
So
should
I
go
just
first, Ralph.
I was on another meeting with all my colleagues, right? There's something up with WebEx because this meeting, we have a meeting today, we have a meeting tomorrow, we have a meeting Wednesday. When I set up all these meetings, I set them for 6 p.m. However, all the meetings now are saying 5 p.m. It had to do with the clock going backwards on yesterday. So WebEx did not, it registered as going backwards an hour. So I just went in and changed tomorrow and Wednesday's meeting till 6 p.m. So Cindy, you should be getting those emails reflecting the new time for tomorrow.
Okay, I'll send that out after this.
Yes. So I apologize that I couldn't get this in time for 6 p.m. It just so Cynthia made me aware about 3:30. I said, I'll see you at 6. She goes, no, you set the meeting for 5. I said, there was no way I could have done that. We only, the health committee is the only one that meets at 5. So when I look now, all the meetings are set for 5 p.m. And I'm on another meeting,
That's
a
so
Zoom
funny.
meeting with the district managers, and I happened to mention it, and they told me all their meetings went back an hour for somehow, some way. So I apologize that we're starting now, at 5. But that's the only thing that we could all think of. The hour went back, and WebEx recognized that and set all the meetings back an hour itself. So in theory, it should be 6 o'clock, but it's really 5 o'clock. So that's what happened here, and I apologize for that. So with that, Mr.
It
Chair,
happens.
just let me know what you want me to do. If you want, I know that the first presenter is not here. And I think Cynthia mentioned maybe we can go into announcements or something.
Yeah, we
I
have a
think we
lot
should
of
go to
announcements.
announcements.
Okay.
Announcements is good, Ralph.
Okay. So Cindy, I know we have a bunch here. If we can just run them down because I didn't get a
I'll do
chance
it
to
right
do
now. I'll do it right now. So we have Saturday Night Lights, where you could join the NYC Park Department located at Hunts Point Recreation Center, 765 Monida Street. The number is 718-860-5544. This is a free, it's open to the kids. And like Larry, the kids can actually go and apply for membership until December 31st, no charge. So that's a good thing. And just make sure you leave your information in the chat so you can get this, because I will email the agenda with all of the attachments tomorrow. So it's called Saturday Night Lights. Ralph, the next one. This is okay. So Parks Department once again, NYC Parks Recreation Centers are reopening and membership is free. This is a limited thing. So from now until December 31st of this year, you can sign up for the membership for free. You bring this flyer to any center and receive a gift for your membership while it lasts. Next. Virtual property management class. An introduction to residential property management, November 16th from 6 to 8. They're going to be teaching people how to deal with the Housing Preservation and Development, Department of Finance, Department of Building, and Environmental Protection. You just have to register. Sorry, you have to register, and the link is right below. Remind you, please, when you go to, you have to write it exactly how it is. So if it's a capital E or a lowercase t, you have to put it in that order.
Where is it taking place?
It's virtual. It's not taking place anywhere. You have to be on your computer.
With Zoom as well?
It's a Zoom meeting, so you can like look into it with this information. I'll send just make sure your information is in the chat, and I'll send this out to everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Ralph. Next. So this is Department of Finance, and also Department of Commission of Human Rights that they send this to us. So it's get your money for your family. There are still some people and parents that have kids in charter school that have not received, and public school that have not received any food stamps. So they're doing sessions. So November 15th is the payments are going to be by November 15th, but you have to reach out to them and let them know what's going on with you in order for them to help you. Go ahead, Ralph. That's just the second page. And then NYC public school families, charter school, and regular public schools, they got a $50 monthly internet credit. They can apply. The information is on the flyer itself. And if you need the email, I can always send that to you. But I know there are some people that they're doing, if they qualify, discounts on the laptops or tablets. So this is a big benefit for the community. So I'll send all of this out. I think, go ahead. So we know Thanksgiving is coming. This is a Thanksgiving turkey giveaway. You have to register. This is Hunts Point Community Partnership. The first 150 people to register will get a free turkey. And then they can pick it up. But they need to register with that link. And you have to do it lowercase and capital. We're going to keep all of this in the office and just have a folder for just Thanksgiving giveaway things. All right, so go ahead, Ralph, next. I'm so sorry, this one is sideways, but Kelly Street Garden, we have a community board member, Sonia Ferguson, that she is very involved with this. They have a garden and they are able to produce and provide the community with free food. So it's our weekly farm giveaway, and the next one is going to be November 5th. But please, it's every Friday. So every Friday, and it's going to be 916 Kelly Street. Don't be scared of the date, but it is this Friday coming up. And you can go and get a bag of free produce that they provide.
Cynthia, this is Deidre. I'm sorry, can you, and because I'm not like on the Zoom, I'm on the call, can I reach out to you later to get information about them and their garden? Because I'd love to just chat with them about that and maybe join in with them on that.
Teacher, I have your attendant. I actually wrote your name. So when I send everything out, I have all of the flyers attached to it. So you will have access to the flyers.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay. Ralph, Deidre is Martha Watford's daughter, that from the peninsula in Spofford and
Menida Street.
Yes, I know Deidre.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Jason, my boy Jason. we
Yeah,
grew
I was
together.
going to say, Ralph knows, Ralph is kind of like family. He knows my nephew really well.
Jason Brown, yes.
Okay. So let's keep going. So we have Bronx Community Board 9. For the people that reside over there, there's going to be a winter cloth distribution. So I'm not too sure what this is, to be honest with you, but you can call Community Board 9, or I will call Community Board 9 and see what it is. And it's actually for the members over there. But if you know people over there, just send this flyer to them, and then they can figure it out. Next. All right. Community Food Distribution Day, Sotomayor Community Center will be giving fresh produce and dry goods on November 13th and November 27th. Rain or shine, 12 to 2. So if it starts at 12, you know, people have to be there prior to the event and line up. There is a number there. The number is not too clear. So when I send this out, I will put the number so that way everyone's able to see it, because this number is not clear at all. But so November 13th and November 27th. Please share this with people that you know do not have anything. Go ahead, Ralph. Jonai is giving a turkey giveaway for residents in District 13, and they have to RSVP. And once they RSVP, they will receive the turkey, limited supply, first come, first serve. The number is right on the bottom. Ralph, District 13 is where? I'm sorry, I'm not.
This council district covers Pelham Bay Country Club, Morris Park. He has about 12 different neighborhoods there. So Throgs Neck, some areas in Co-op, things like that.
Okay,
So like the Northeast Bronx.
okay.
Pelham Parkway.
Next.
That's it. There's no
All
more.
right. So we do have our event, which is going to be the Baldor Community Board 2, the Point Baldor giveaway, which is when we give away not only the turkey, we give away the apple cider, fresh produce, bread, everything except eggs, because it's just too complicated. November 20th is not a registration. First come, first serve. People line up at 4 in the morning because you're getting over like $150 worth of food. We ask everyone that attends to bring really the biggest shopping cart that they can, because there's a lot of food.
Yeah, if I may, we give them all of the trimmings for a Thanksgiving meal, a Thanksgiving dinner meal that can feed up to, I think, between four and five people. So they're getting milk, bread, canned goods, fresh fruits and vegetables, along with probably like a 15, 16-pound turkey. So it's like Cynthia said, it's a board event sponsored by the Point CDC and Baldor. So come on, come
Ralph.
on.
Ralph,
Yes.
I like to say something, but with the Baldor event, I like to let you guys know, if you know these seniors, let them know that they have to bring a large shopping cart, because those little carts that they bring cannot fit that food in it. And then
Yes,
they have to
it's
call your
Larry,
sister when
the
get
biggest
home,
part.
huh?
You know,
I have made a flyer, and I even put the shopping carts that they use, and I put the big X on it. Like, do not bring this. I have the shopping cart, my big shopping cart that I take to work. This one right here.
Mhm.
And I tell
That's
them,
a big
please
one.
bring something like that, because it's not gonna fit your things. I guess they don't have it, but they come with what they have. But we
Well,
do.
I like
we
to
do
ask you
tell
guys
them.
something. Officer Mir is no longer with us. They have been approached by a few of our seniors. They want to know who's going to take his place on bringing the turkeys for the Baldor event to their doorsteps. I told
Nobody.
them, I don't think that's what I told them. They're upset about that. So I said,
No.
there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just letting you know, unless we get another good Samaritan like Officer Mir, that's not going to happen.
yeah, that's very
They're not
unfortunate,
safe.
Larry.
Yeah.
And we also telling people first come, first serve. They got to get online. There's no line skipping and there's no holding of places on the line. So you got to be present on the line in order to receive this, because this gets very chaotic. You know, when we have all this stuff we're giving away. And, it's very unfortunate. I wish we had enough for the entire community, but we don't. So you
Yeah.
have to get online. We try to do RSVP. We try
Yeah,
to
it don't
do
work.
just community folks. It gets a
Uh,
little chaotic under the circumstances. So we have to just do it first come, first serve.
Hey,
Okay.
Ralph, This is Elvis Santana. If you want, I can just help out on that day for considering the chaoticness. But it's up to you. I can make myself free since I have experience with distribution.
Elvis, thank you so much. We do have a list of volunteers. It goes through the point, CDC. They're actually having people fill out an application in order to volunteer. They need about 25 volunteers, and they already have roughly 60 applicants. So
Nice.
people that are trying to volunteer, unfortunately, won't be able to. But
Okay.
thank you so much for that. If things were to change, I'll reach out. Thank you, though, Elvis. Well, thank you for attending tonight.
But please share the flyer because you never know. People don't always tell you when they need something. So just sharing it helps. I don't
That's it for the announcements. That's it for the announcements. And I don't see anyone from the South Bronx, South Bronx Concerned Citizens on. So
I
Mr.
reached
Chair,
out to
I don't
Peter a
know,
couple times. He hasn't
I don't know
answered
what you
back
want
to
to
me,
do
Ralph.
now. It's up to you.
Do we have anybody
I know.
for?
Larry, you said Reverend John wanted to say something. He's on, so if you want to let him speak.
Yeah, I would like Reverend John. Go ahead, Pastor John. Yes. Pastor John, you hear us? Hello, Pastor John.
See John, yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, speak out.
Okay. Is it better now? I'm sorry, I'm joining from my phone.
Yeah, you're coming a little broken up, but we can hear you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Yeah, this is Reverend John from Word of Life. I just wanted to extend an invitation to the Youth and Education Committee to participate in our community biking program. We have a biking program that runs bi-monthly, and the next one is coming up on the 20th. The City Bike provides us with free rides for participants. They provide training for people that want to learn how to bike. And on the 20th of November, from 10 to 11, we're inviting youth from our community to join us. Some of them that participate will be able to get up to 3 days free bike pass that they can use the City Bike ride around. And so on the 20th of November, please help us. We want as many young people to participate as possible. Not only young people, even the adults, but somebody has to be 16 and above to be able to join the program. And we are also going to be providing training on how to repair your bike, and there are many other incentives that are available for those that participate in the program. So November 20th at Word of Life, 830 Union Avenue. If anyone is interested, please feel free to refer them to me. Thank you.
Pastor John, do you have a flyer, anything pertaining to the Bike NYC program that you're gonna have going on the 20th of this month?
Yes, I'll email you the flyer.
No, you email to Cynthia also. We will make sure she gets it out to everybody.
I will. Thank you.
Is that it, Pastor John?
Yes. Maybe also we are also starting a new project, which is our mobile food program. We're taking food to every neighborhood within the 10459, 10456, and 10460. So we have our food trucks now. So if anybody wants us to come to your neighborhood with food, just let us know, and we'll arrange with you on when we can send our mobile food truck to your neighborhood or to your program.
Okay. Any questions for Pastor John?
Say that again.
No, I was asking, anybody have any questions for you?
Okay.
No? I have a question. With the food delivery, talk about the truck. Is that going to be delivering directly to our seniors who are not able to come outside or go places to get food? Or it's just going to certain locations and they have to go to the location to get the distribution of the food?
What we are trying to do is, because not everybody can come to the food pantry, so we want to take food to
Directly
places
to
that
them.
are closer directly to them. Now we have two types of food. Well, we have the dry food and the frozen, and then we also have prepared meals that are prepared by restaurants, hot meals. But those hot meals, for instance, if you are building, let's say seniors are living in the building and they need 50 prepared meals, we'll be able to arrange with a restaurant that will prepare the meals and will deliver to the residents in that building. And then if they are up to 25 or more people living in a building, we can also send our mobile pantry to them so that they can receive food without having to run to a food pantry that might be maybe 1 mile or 2 miles away from where they live. So we have both dry food and hot meals also. What we mean by hot meals is these are meals just like you order food from a restaurant and they will deliver the food to you. So somebody can call us and tell us, I need hot meals, and then we'll tell them when those hot meals will be available and when we can deliver it to them. We are also trying to arrange with some schools, because sometimes children, when they're out of school, they need to have some food to take home. So we want to be able to provide meals for the students or for the parents when they're about to leave and go home after school. So those are some of the initiatives that we are trying to run to help people in our community.
Okay, well, that sounds very good. That's very interesting. That's very good for I'm concerned. Anybody has questions for Pastor John?
Yeah, in addition to that, we have in our place 870 East 163rd Street every Sunday afternoon.
Wait a minute,
Saturday.
Reverend Moses, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Reverend Moses, introduce yourself.
I'm Reverend Moses from Restoration and Life, 870 East 163rd Street, Bronx, New York, 10459. We have a food distribution 3 days in a week. So everybody is invited. You can come in on Sunday, that is afternoon, from 1 to 2. And on Tuesday, that's 12 to 2. And on Saturday, 10 to 2. You are welcome. Okay, anybody, there's no need of making any appointment. Just come with your bag or your card so that we present you enough food to take home. And this, we just started sit down food, sit down, eat food, not take away. We have 2 of them. One you can sit down and eat, and there's another one, take home. So that is on Sundays. But the rest, Tuesday is just take home only. And on Saturday, take home only. So come, we are inviting everybody, both young and seniors, to come over. Okay, God bless you all.
Thank you, Reverend Moses. Mr. Chair, we have Elvis Santana who has his hand raised. I don't know if he has a question or if that was from prior.
Go ahead, Elvis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks, Ralph. I just wanted to introduce myself. I am the chairman of the Bronx Young Democrats, and we're actually hoping to organize a basketball game to also highlight some issues that we want young folks to just understand and also to recruit. We're the youth arm of the Bronx County, of course, and one of the things I wanted to ask of course, Mr. Chairman or anyone here, we have a basketball court in mind, but I'd love to bring it right by our area, of course, by CB2, Longwood or anywhere nearby, Hunts Point.
Hey, Miss
with the
PAO.
Yeah, exactly. So we're looking at PAL
Elvis.
and yep.
Elvis, stop right there.
Miss-
Link up with me, man. I know a few places that we could do that. The PL's one, we could reach out to them, and I got the Hunts Point Recreation. I got a few other places that I know very good in this community.
We have both present here, if I'm not mistaken. I think
do?
I know PAL is here, and I think we have someone from the rec center also.
No, it's just the PAO.
It's the PA. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we can certainly follow up with that, Elvis. That's not going to be an issue.
But
Thank you
leave
so
your
much.
information in the chat. That way I can get the information to you guys.
Of course, of course. I'm gonna leave my information there, and of course, to elaborate a little bit more, if you have any youth that are interested in participating in this basketball game, they'll become a member of the Bronx Young Democrats, and what they'll do is they'll also play against sitting elected officials, senators, assembly members, city council members, so forth, district leaders, and whatever. And they'll play against them. It'll be a good way to recruit and have them also get to know their elected officials, even see community board members as well. And I would like to invite everyone once we get the final date locked down for next month. And that's it.
What ages do they have to be?
It's 16 and up all the way to the age, I think now it's 36. You know, I don't like to think that anyone above the age of 36 is not young, but before I came in, that's the age that they actually put. So I can't change it just yet.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elvis. We also in the chat, Sandra would like to ask a question to Ms. Rosario from the PAL.
Sandra, go ahead.
Hi, Miss Manelsi. Miss M. My name is Sandra. I have a question to you regarding, do you like oversee the PAL programs that are in the schools, the after-school programs?
No, I'm just center based. So it's just I only oversee this specific center.
Okay, can you give me a number back so I can reach out to the persons that are overseeing the PAL for the schools?
You mean all schools in general, like school-based sites?
No, she's
No,
looking at the site for PS48.
Oh, you want the director for that? I think that I just saw emails they
The
have
PAL
it.
is gonna stop and the parents are going crazy because they don't know what they're gonna do now.
Yeah,
The-
I can give you the contact. I'm gonna put my contact on my phone so that you can call me and I can give you the director of school-based sites and he will be able to like answer your questions regarding like school-based sites. I know that in that site right now that they have a vacancy, I want to say, for the director's position, but I'm not too sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Did Peter Serrano show up yet? Did anybody
I don't
hear
see
from
him. I don't see him. I got a, I guess, old or new business, if I may, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead. Yes, Ralph.
So, you know, November is a crazy, November and December, because of the holidays, is a big month for us. And we had to push meetings. Normally, you know, these are two separate meetings at the end of the month. And, you know, the executive committee felt that they should merge them for this month. But I do want to remind people for our full board meeting, which is on the 17th, we will have the superintendent for District 8, Ms. Joyner. She will be making a presentation and will be a very, very short Q&A session with her. So I know this is, you know, the education committee. I just want to invite people to also attend so they can hear some updates and potentially maybe ask a question. But I cannot guarantee that because it's very time sensitive.
But if you guys can email us whatever questions or concerns you have, then we can probably send it to her and hopefully she can send it back.
Yes. So, but this is like the education committee also. So I just wanted to mention that, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay, where we stand now, Cynthia? No presenters? That's it?
That's it. We went over old business. We went over new business.
that's
And we
it
had a bunch of
over.
announcements.
Night.
Hi, this is Joanna.
Hey,
Hi, can you
Joanna,
guys
you
hear
joined
me?
us. Yes, Joanna,
Yeah,
we
no,
hear you loud and clear.
She was
it
on.
was
She was
crazy.
driving.
Yeah, it was crazy because I couldn't, some documents you can click on and it takes you to the WebEx, and then I
Yeah, it
called
told
in.
me that you was in the waiting room, but I couldn't get you. I'm sorry, Joanna. Thank you.
Yeah,
though, for
I was in the waiting room, and I thought, okay, let me just dial in. This was a crazy experience, but I made it. I just wanted to share with you guys, we had some good news about 1054 Intervale Avenue. I don't know if you guys recall, maybe a year ago, we were in jeopardy losing the center because another CBL won the award. And because of the pandemic, they gave us an extension. And I just got a call 2 weeks ago. They're giving us another extension, which means we'll stay at 1054 until the next RFP. So I think that's fabulous news
That's good.
to end the year.
That's very exciting. That's very exciting. That's good to hear. Thank you, Joanna.
Yes, yes.
Of
And
course,
Ralph, you and I, we need to talk. You and I need to talk. Can we
yes,
schedule a meeting,
yes.
please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll shoot you an email. And I don't think it's going well at the peninsula for you guys also. So
Yes.
we're just waiting for the actual space to be developed there, and we're all excited that you guys are remaining there. So that's even
Yeah,
good to hear.
yeah. No, absolutely. But definitely I want to talk to you about the new building as well. Regarding, the design and the future of that space. But I definitely, we can have another conversation offline so we can talk more about it. But I want to share the good news about 1054. We're home until another 2 years.
Great. That is good news. Thank you.
Okay. This is Deidre Watford checking in. You said 1054 Intervale?
Yeah, 1054 Intervale.
And so that is La Peninsula Center number 2, correct?
Yeah, I guess you guys call it with different numbers. So right now, I'm Joanna De Souza. I'm the executive director. I would love to meet you, by the way, because
yes. That's why I'm chiming in.
yes, because I want to do more about the history. I don't know if you guys see the website. I'm trying to get it to the point where people, funders and public viewers can see La Peninsula has grown over 60 years, and the locations that we are in. And so we don't call them numbers. We call them the address because no one recognizes the numbers anymore.
I love it.
Yeah. So we don't call it number 1, 2 because of the years of fluctuation of centers. So we call them based on address. And so I definitely want to connect with you because there's so much history that I want to learn more about La Peninsula, how I can position the organization for growth. But it's great to hear your voice.
And great to hear yours. So yes, Cynthia has my information, and we can connect after this. But yes, definitely love it.
Excellent.
Love it.
Thank you, guys.
Joanne, send me any new flyers you have so that way I can send it out today too.
Okay, I'll forward all the. We even got a new program brochure. We're so excited. Finally, we put everything together.
I'll send that out tomorrow. Just send it to me.
Will do. I appreciate it, guys.
Is Peter Serrano, are you on? Hello, Peter? Did you hear me, Peter? I see Peter's face, but he's not responding.
I see the face.
He's not responding.
I see his picture.
I see his picture too. Let me give him a quick text.
Peter is here, is appearing.
He's muted.
He's muted. Oh. Please unmute. Yes, sir.
Muted.
He's muted?
Who is muted?
Peter Serrano. I see him. That's what they're saying.
Yep, he's on now. He's not muted. Peter, say hi, Peter.
Peter.
He has to unmute himself.
Hello.
There you go, Peter. Say hi.
There you go, Peter. We hear you. Say hello. Peter, say hello.
I can't hear you.
Peter, can you hear us?
I think so. He's not hearing me.
Mr. Chair, I don't know what's going on here. He's talking, he can't hear us.
I'm
And he
calling
has
him.
his
Hold
camera
on.
on, but he can't hear us.
Peter, hold on, Ralph. Hold on.
Yeah, Larry.
Peter, we can't hear you. We see you, but we can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's always been my problem, man. Let me see.
You're not home now? We see you, but we can't hear you.
Okay. Let me see what's going on because I've been trying. I wanted to get this thing done.
Is your little microphone on?
Uh-huh.
You doing it by the phone or you doing it by a tablet or your computer?
Let me just go there.
Okay. She's not working.
You hear me? You hear me now? It says here I'm coming through. Do you hear me now? I can't hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Peter.
We can hear you, Peter. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So you know what I'll do, if you don't mind, I'll do the presentation, right? Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
I have the presentation
And
up.
how long do I have?
I have the presentation up, Peter. You just got to let me know
How much time?
the slides, okay?
Your presentation. Go ahead and do your presentation. We're here. Come on.
Okay. I'm going to start, okay?
Yes.
So, my name is Peter Serrano. I am the Executive Director for the South Bronx Citizens. We've been in the Bronx now for the last 60 years. I'm a Puerto Rican born. I have been raised in Longwood Avenue, and I continue to live there until I guess I leave this world. But I love the South Bronx. And also, I am a Vietnam veteran, and I always like to share the fact of the matter that, you know, I am so proud of being an American. I am proud of fighting for this country, and I'm proud of fighting for all of you each and every day. When I go into the community, I deal with it the same way. I am fighting against violence. I'm fighting against domestic violence. I'm fighting against violence for the elderly, and also I am fighting for the young men and men that are having so much difficulty in their lives because of the domestic violence problems. And a lot of times we don't take time out to actually share our, you know, our experiences when it comes to those concerns. Are you dealing with the slide? The slide project? Okay.
Yeah, we
So,
take care of you, Peter. Your
my
introduction. Keep
introduction is
going.
basically is that I just want to make sure that people understand that I do a lot of writing. I write and I put it in the South Bronx Concerned Citizens Facebook, and there's a lot of information concerning domestic violence, the importance of us being able to protect our women. Our women are the most important fabric of our lives. We were born from a woman. We need to respect our women. We have to respect our women. There is no doubt about that. But then, therefore, us in the South Bronx Concerned Citizens, what we do is we have people come in from ACS. They come from the courts. They come from different areas. The courts don't want to put them in jail, so they bring them to us. What do? We give them either anger management courses, parenting courses, domestic violence for male perpetrators, and also we do couples. At this time and point, we're dealing with also a little psychosocial, but more in a very horrific way as far as evaluating ourselves to see how we can work with the clients, but at the same time, what can we give ACS that
We lost him.
Peter, I don't hear you. Peter. Peter. Peter.
I think we need to invite Peter to maybe to special events committee, because this is probably
that's a good
more of a
idea,
special
Ralph.
events issue.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Peter, we
don't
lost you
hear
again.
Yeah, we lost your audio.
No, we lost your audio again. We can't hear you.
Yeah. This is Reverend John. Do you hear me?
Yes,
What,
yes, Reverend John.
Is there any
Reverend John,
way?
wait a minute. One minute, Reverend John. Peter, what we're going to do, we're going to invite you to the special event where you give another full presentation, all right? Okay, all right, that's it. You can stay on, though, in the meantime, until you get connected. That would be in person. No, it's virtual. Everything is virtual right now. Same thing. Yeah, it's the computer virtual. Okay.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
saying that I'm so happy for the presentation by Mr. Serrano, even though it was brief, but I am so excited about it. And if it is possible, I would like you to invite him to my church any of these Saturdays for a town hall meeting with community residents, where we can bring together up to 50 people for him to speak to them about domestic violence. He has a lot to offer our community, and I would encourage every church, every CBO to invite Mr. Serrano to come and speak to our people, because domestic violence is a problem. With this COVID-19, people are struggling with a lot of mental challenges, and we're having people going through all kinds of problems, and sometimes they don't want to talk about it, and people don't want to seek help. So we need somebody like Mr. Serrano to go around and speak to our community residents on how they can get help and how they can deal with either domestic or whatever violence or challenges that they may be experiencing. So I will appreciate if you can, arrange for him to come to Word of Life one of these Saturdays and speak to our community residents. At least we can guarantee that not less than 50 to 70 people will be there on a Saturday morning from 10 to 11 to listen to what he has to share with us. Thank you.
Pastor John? Pastor John, can you hear me? Hello, Pastor John? Okay, I think nobody can hear me.
I'm hearing you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I will make sure. Is it all right I give, if it's not in the chat box, Mr. Peter Serrano, your direct information, how to contact you?
Please do. We need him.
Okay, I'll take care of that.
Him.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, wanted to make sure I had to ask you first. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Pastor John. I'm a news person in sports. I basically watch news, sports, and cartoons now with my grandson. And one of the things I notice the news constantly talk about the increase of violence, domestic violence, particularly against females. And I don't know. I think COVID-19 is an excuse. That's not acceptable to me. But we got to get these men to get some type of counseling and get the act together and find a positive way to take the aggression out on something else that'll be beneficial for both parties. I agree with you 100%. Peter Serrano should be coming to your place. Definitely give that presentation about domestic violence. And Peter's a good person. I knew Peter since I was a kid. A long time. I have a long relationship with Peter. Matter of fact, Peter is the person that made me chairman when he was chairman of community board too. But at that time, they had the education and youth services was together, a combined committee. They separated later on. But he's a good person. I think you'll be very happy to hear Peter talk about domestic violence. Thank you for inviting him too, Pastor John. Who's next, Ralph? Anybody?
That's it. We're done. We did that one item on the agenda. We did old business. We did new business. We did announcements. We just needed an adjournment.
Okay. Before we have adjourned, one more thing I'd like to say. Do anybody else have to say something before we close this session? Make sure everybody get an opportunity to talk.
Okay, let me say something. Ralph, please, if you have extra volunteers that you can spare us, because I heard that you say people that have registered for volunteering.
Very noted.
Huh?
Send us a flyer so we can post it that you need volunteers.
We need something in writing.
somebody in your church sent it to us a couple of months ago, and I posted it, and you got Maggie, and you had like 2 other volunteers. So
Yeah.
just send us that in writing, and we can post it.
Okay.
Yes, send
all
us
right.
something
I'll
like
do
a
that.
flyer or something, please.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
no
The
problem.
dates.
Okay. Yeah.
Just make sure you put the dates that you need. I know it's Tuesdays and Saturdays, right?
Tuesdays, Saturdays. Yeah.
So just make sure you post that.
All right. Okay. I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay, Ralph, I think we're ready to close unless somebody else has something to say.
You have
Make a motion.
Kevin,
Who?
Reverend Moses, Kevin, Richard. I know Sandra was on. I don't see her, but one of them got to make a motion now to adjourn.
Make a motion. That's what I'm gonna say. Somebody make a motion to end this.
I make a
I make a
motion.
motion to adjourn.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. It's over with. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for the virtual meeting with us today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Okay,
Good night,
thank
everybody.
you.
Good night.
Good night.
Richard.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.